If you're anything like me, you have probably started working out to look better, and yes, obviously for health benefits as well, but mostly to look better. To finally be comfortable enough to take off your shirt and see people's faces shocked with awe. To get that pretty girl's attention, or even to get the respect you always wanted from other men. Now you can be a coward and say no to all of this, but a real man would be comfortable enough in his masculinity to say yes. Yes, I want respect from other men. Yes, I want female attention. Yes, I want to look better, and yes, I want to feel better in my own skin. If this is you, then here are the most important muscle groups for an aesthetic body. The common goal for most aesthetic bodybuilders nowadays is the Dorito shape, or an upside-down triangle. You can achieve this with a lot of hard work and discipline, so here are the muscles you mainly need to train. Number 1, and probably the most important muscle in my opinion, are the shoulders. Shouldering the load, the weight of the world on his shoulders, or boulders for shoulders. There are several phrases out there that symbolize shoulders for strength and power. Having wide shoulders help make your waist look smaller. Getting your delts thick and full can be challenging work. Getting these nice and big will make your physique pop in t-shirts. They bring attention to your chest and arms and are what people look at and think, oh shit, he could flatten me. To target delts, you want to be doing overhead presses, military presses, side lateral raises, front raises, cable flies, etc. Again, I would recommend a compound variation and lift heavy but controlled. In regards to strength and function, they assist in almost every chest and back exercise in some way, shape, or form. Second is the neck. Apart from your face, the neck is the most noticeable part of your body, and to me, this muscle is the most overlooked muscle group. I mean, look at this picture. A little change makes the most difference and people just completely overlook it. If you're familiar with productivity tips and books, then you've probably heard of the 80-20th rule, and that rule is present in every part of the world. Even in building an aesthetic body, if you want to look better, then the most important muscles are the ones people see and notice at first glance. Nobody notices your abs if you're walking down the street unless you're shirtless, of course. But nobody notices your fucking hamstrings or shit like that. That's why it's important to focus on the most noticeable muscles first, like the shoulders that fill out your t-shirts, the thick neck, and so on. You could be fat as hell and still look like you go to the gym. If you have big shoulders and a thick neck, people would just assume that you're some kind of power lifter. You train your neck by doing neck curls. And you should watch videos on the correct form because it could get dangerous real quick. The third are arms. Everything to do with arms, such as triceps, biceps, and even forearms. How many times have you looked at a bodybuilder's pythons and said, holy fuck? Arms are mostly noticed when you have a shirt on and not much else is exposed. But many people work the wrong muscle on their arms to get the most result. Most people go for the biceps. The biceps only make up 1/3 of the muscle on your upper arm. Even though they are the most appealing, focusing on them leaves so much on the table. However, the tricep makes up the other 2/3 of the upper arm. So put more focus on the triceps rather than the bicep, but still, train your biceps. I would do tricep extensions, skull crushers, overhead tricep extensions, my fav. These exercises help grow your triceps into a force to be reckoned with. And for biceps, focus on the regular dumbbell curls and heavy barbell curls. The fourth are back and chest. First of all, the back. The biggest muscle on the back are the lats. These muscles are on the back and can be seen from the front, located just under the armpits or rear delts. To target your lats, believe it or not, you can do lat pull-downs. Also, you can do pull-ups, probably the best exercise, cable rows, single-arm cable rows, and in deadlifts, they are a secondary muscle. There are countless exercises you can do for your lats. I would start with pull-ups personally, trying to increase the reps, and after reaching 12 to 15 reps start adding weight. The second contender for the fourth spot is the chest. Don't get me wrong, the chest is important as anything else, but it is not seen as much as these other muscles unless you've got your top off, and more than likely is being focused on in anyone's workout. Getting thickness on your chest is important to complete your physique. It's the stature of becoming that Greek god you are striving for. Look at Arnold or Frank Zane. It is almost impossible to achieve this naturally. In Arnold's case, you just won't, as juice is involved. Look at those barrels they have on them. To target the chest, I would again recommend compound exercises such as barbell bench press, incline barbell or dumbbell press, cable crossovers, and dips. There are so many ways to achieve a great chest, and definitely something I would strive for. The fifth are the abs. I put abs here since after doing all these exercises you'll probably have decently defined abs. This brings me to the most important part of aesthetic bodybuilding. You can train all you want, but if you eat like crap, you'll look like crap. All the work you put in at the gym is 20–30% max of the effort your body is made in the kitchen. You need minimum 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight, around 150 plus grams of carbs, and a decent amount of healthy fats whilst being in a caloric deficit to cut body fat, excess if you want to gain muscle. Let me tell you, this is by far the hardest part of any goal you're trying to achieve. Research your nutrition and have it on point, or all your sweat and tears in the gym will be wasted under 50 pounds of fat. Anyway, if you liked the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.